Yo, it's good, everyone. Yeah, I'm going to be talking about this post specifically. Yeah, enjoy. Uh, hear me rant about this. Not rant, but talk about this. There's going to be some misconceptions that people really fucking hate, like really, really hate. So I'm going to personally talk about this. So first, we got. The story of Slender Man versus Jeff the Killer isn't canon. So the creepypasta canon is like defined as like the creators, the fans, the fandom, and all that kind of shit. I explained in this comment that is followed by the fans, the wikis, the creators, and the direct confirmation. So, what do I mean by this? If a creepypasta writer creates a creepypasta story on the official wikis, then the story is now officially canon. Fans can also have a creepypasta become accepted canon, meaning that if a creepypasta is removed off of the main wiki, it's still canon because the fandom usually keeps them canon. And creepypasta has multiple wikis. It doesn't have just one main wiki. It has several wikis which acts as the main wiki. You could say. Anyways, if a creepypasta is removed off the creepypasta wiki, it is still canon due to the other wikis containing it. This is just how the creepypasta canon works. The only thing for a creepypasta to no longer be canon as if the fandom no longer recognizes it or no longer wants it to be canon. So, which happened several times, but this is not like the point that I'm trying to make. I'm saying that this story is canon and it's been recognized as canon. If an author directly confirms a creepy character to be a creepypasta, to be creepypasta, such as the cases of Orin, then that character becomes a part of the creepypasta canon. Since Orin's author, Crimson Binat, confirmed Orin to be a part of a creepypasta. That means Orin is part of creepypasta. Though he was already on creepypasta anyway, till he was taken off for the wikis from the stupid shit, you know. But since he is always accepted as part of the creepypasta official canon, even before Crimson confirmed it, but that pretty much sealed Orin as a creepypasta. And they're saying this is cap when I can actually prove this is actually factual. So, anyways, they're saying that Jeff the Killer killed a different Slender Man, which is true, which is the fucking Avatar Slender Man, which is what they're trying to refer. So, by that exact logic, I could easily get a Slender Man avatar to Beyond Tearing. And if you don't think that Beyond Tearing actually exists, then that's just bullshit. So, I already explained what these why that the Slenderman scales higher than he should. So here, it's not the same Slenderman. You're right. It's a Slenderman avatar, which still scales to the multiverse of creepypasta as he embodies it. It should be common sense why it shouldn't be the same Slenderman though. It's a Slenderman avatar. And his best feat, Jeff the Killer's best feat, was making the same Slenderman avatar that embodies the creepypasta multiverse scared of him and getting his limbs broken by Jeff the Killer. Slenderman the Avatar exists as a multiversal constant whose existence is tied to that of the multiverse, meaning he embodies the multiverse in creepypasta. If you embody something, you're the content of it. It's that simple. Like it really is that simple. A creepypasta. universe contains infinite hierarchy layered constructs. Each construct transcends the other by an infinite conceptual amount, creating an immeasurable layered high stack. These constructs over these metaplanes sustain to infinite possibilities, variations, combinations, as well as endless decisions, probabilities, outcomes, all that. These said constructs are affirmed to have a communicating amount of cardinal numbers, thus includes smaller and larger cardinal figures, ranging through specific ranges. Even having string theory sorts out the application with one layered construct, and among that being the categorical amount. Within the metafictional realm, which acts as like a barrier to the lower narratives, these there's these infinite layers which acts as a barrier in between of that. And each of these layers are conceptually transcendent from the other, and this repeats onward to infinity. So, in conclusion, there's an infinite conceptual recursion of transcendences over the layers. So, yeah. Huh. Yeah. Every logical possibility exists. All possibilities are observed in other universes. Every real or not real possibility, and every illogical and even impossible possibilities, all exist in verse and contains any possible and impossible logic. Now, I would add scans, but this is YouTube, so I just added these. Neoplatonism, monism, materialism, collective unconscious, archetypes, Schrodinger's cat, quantum mechanics, Easter's identity exists, Slenderman avatar having an infinite reality over fiction, transcendence over himself, stated through here. So, what if you're too lazy to click on that? I added this. Metafictional characters do exist in creepypasta. Jane the Killer could breach the fourth wall, exist beyond six dimensional dimensions. Jeff can do the same thing. Laughing Jack can exist as a concept in your head, therefore transcending himself. And Slenderman, the most important one, can access stories about himself and read them. Why would this imply an infinite reality over fiction transcendence, though? There's infinite amount of Slenderman avatars that do this. Meaning that a Slenderman avatar can look at his page on hey creep. Okay, see you man. See you man. Yeah, I see you. Anyways, so what do I mean by infinite reality over fiction transcendences? So say like a being, right? Like has like a higher plane over a lower reality and views it as mere fictional. Like say that, but stack that by infinity. A higher plane viewing that other higher plane as a lower plane, then that other higher plane has another higher plane that views that higher plane as fictional. So that's objectively infinite reality transcendences. It's like a nomological concept to prove like a superiority over a possible world's dimensionality, which is the case of Slenderman, which has infinites of them. So infinite avatars that view the last avatar as like fictional. So like say like a higher Slenderman then views the lower Slenderman as fictional due to the statement. So yeah, this would include that he has like an infinite reality over fiction transcendences over himself, or he can just argue one. That's fine. Creepypasta also has existentialism and Ensoft, aka Kabbalism. What is Kabbalah? So Kabbalah is basically like describing God as infinite and eternal, not eternal, unknowable. So yeah, that's basically all to it. But there's so much more to that. But that's basically like a simple explanation. So existentialism and Ensoft being comparable to epistemological nihilism. Epistemological nihilism is the philosophical concept that proposes that proposes being beyond the epistemological concepts and epistemology as a whole. Like saying that knowledge, which is basically epistemology, I can't spell due to my autism. It's basically saying that knowledge, which is epistemologically a part of it, knowledge is impossible and useless. So yeah, this is basically what it is. Oh yeah, Aperion by Toxic was stated to be beyond Libyan's law. Libyan's law is basically identity. See? Yeah. There's no like real sense of identity through epistemological nihilism. So yeah. Oh yeah, creepypasta has Goldo's incompleteness theorem, epistemological nihilism, omnibenevalience, in a Christianity context. So let me explain what that means. So basically, in a Christianity context, for omnibenevolent violence, whatever, it's basically stating that like every nomology is like it logically implies being beyond every nomology in ever. It also deals with the problem of evil and Libyan's law in a Christianity context. This is not the normal concept, but this is the Christian context. And yes, you can have your own. You can have religion in your verse. Like, just don't add the gods. Like in the cosmological structure context, but just don't add the gods. If there's like if there's like a verse that doesn't like that does like the same thing but has the gods, it's not the real god. Don't worry. Goldo's incompleteness theorem actually proves beyond Turing actually still exists, as it implies being beyond all Turing systems, making each Turing system inherently incomplete and transcended. So, meaning Gödel's incompleteness theorem transcends the Turing systems, every logical Turing system transcended. And Whiteheaded's becoming, Librian's will, Hoppian's arguments, all that. These are like beyond tier zero concepts. So yes, beyond tiering does exist via the Goldo's incompleteness theorem, which I have 50 verses there. So yeah, that's basically one of the misconceptions of creepypasta. I hate to say it, but it's so dumb. And they're saying it's all fan fiction. However, oh my god, bro, hold on. Like like they're saying there's fan fiction, but however, I can argue that they're all canon via the creepypasta canon. Like that's so easy to actually talk about. Say like there's an objective say like there's an objective concept that exists in a verse. And that same concept is basically explaining all this. Like it has Goldo's and completeness theorem, yet people scaled us to outer versal. This is not true because Goldo's and completeness theorem, by definition, makes all Turing systems incoherent and complete and transcended, meaning that it transcends every Turing system logically and makes it inherently incomplete. So meaning it views it as like incomplete and transcends it. So that's why I think Jeff the Killer, if not creepypasta, the strongest verse in fiction. in the top 50 of the Beyond Tiering verses I actually have. So yeah, if you want to debate me on this, my my user will be in the comments after the stream ends. So yeah. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to be explaining why these concepts matter. Well, I already did, but most of these concepts people think they don't scale beyond tiering, or like at least beyond tier zero, because beyond tier zero, over beyond tiering over beyond tier zero in hierarchy battle wikis, and over tier zero in hierarchy battles over Aperion and power scaling wiki over comp fiction. That's how it works. That's literally how the hierarchy has to work. So yeah, I want you all to like subscribe to this guy named Shadow Impersonator for 46272. This guy's a great scaler for custom night or whatever. It's not the same as Algo. Oh, I have to copy this scan. This will make the SAP fanboys pissed. It really will make them pissed. Yeah, here's the ultimate destruction. He can actually destroy the creepypasta multiverse. Not just the universe, the multiverse. Let's continue. Absolute transcendence. Okay. I might have to actually get these scans, but let's continue. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did they just view creepypasta as a game? Once one attack in the library was gone, all of creepypasta was crumbling away. All the writing gone. Okay, so he can destroy the creepypasta. He can destroy the library. Okay. Boundaries are necessary to all. Okay. I think I need to screenshot that. Hold on. Uh, okay, let's continue. Uh, no. Just use my scaling. I guess Sonic.exe is known as X. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah. No, that just implies the characters can think spatially, which is low complex multiversal to high hyperversal. Ooh. Okay. You could also use that they confirm that that they're actually you can actually just you can just use a scan where they actually confirm the that they actually confirm transfinite mathematics existing within the verse. Also, this is good to use because I can actually prove that that there's absolute infinite Jungian archetypes or collective unconscious worlds, absolute infinite of them in Sonic, and probably in Creepypasta. 19 to Dreams canon for Sonic. Yeah, yeah, we know. Yeah, there's also another way you can actually get them canon, but okay, this works. Yeah, you can actually argue that the game Area 51 is canon to Area 51 is canon to the original creepypastas. So yeah, you can actually argue that. So yeah, you can actually argue that. So yeah, you can actually um there's another thing I want to show y'all about Shadow Bear. Really great YouTuber still. You should subscribe to him. There's just some takes. Yeah, this you don't even have to use composite. Yo, what's up, creep? Um, what? Okay, wait. What the fuck? Wait, what? I don't get it, but okay. I still respect you and shit. Jeff the Killer versus Dexter. Let's see this one. What the hell? I don't really agree that they I don't really agree that the that Jet the Killer does not solo Dexter, but it most likely would be a tie. So yeah, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Dexter Morgan versus Creepypasta. That's cap. There's so many wrong things about this. There's like so many wrong things about that one. It's not like it's not like Dexter's like beyond tearing too, due to Christian cosmology and him being stated to be the archetype of the devil. But like I draw the line at Slender Man because Slender Man it can either be defined as his fake avatar, manifestation, illusion, or his true form. His true form is like the strongest one, which is comparable to an avatar of Zalgo. There's also another one called Dexter. I mean, there's another one called Jeff the Killer versus Jason Voorhees. Let's see this one. I've already seen this, but like I disagree on this like so much. They're using composite too. Composite Jet the Killer is still at beyond tearing, even without composite. Okay, buddy. Rock victim. I'm pretty sure that was an anti feed, anyways. Um, I don't think they can prove that Jason was actually feeling the pain and all that kind of shit. Let's continue. What the fuck, bruh? There's no way. There's no way. There's no way, bro. How are you gonna say Jeff the Killer is a father when he skills to an avatar of Slenderman, who constantly views himself as fictional, infinite amount of times? My God. My shit, bro. Jeff the Killer gets all of this. I don't care. Um, what the fuck is on my For You page? Yep, that's the Jeff the Killer I knew. That's how I imagine Outer Versal Jeff the Killer, by the way. Maybe beyond tearing. What the fuck? Uh, well, that sucks. Alright, let's see some creepypasta debunks. Oh my fucking god. What am I watching? I'm gonna cry. I'm never watching Mason ever again. Get get fucking get. I hope they really. I just need proof that SCP gets past 5D. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I need SCP to get proof that it's beyond 5D. Let me check my comments. Mason, how do you actually mix fiction and reality, boy? Debate me. L. Mason is peak. Ask Poon Poon. Apparently he has some. Okay, I'll ask him. Maybe later. Debunking Irish Jack. What the fuck do you mean easy debunk? No fucking shot. No. Um, you can't scale atoms because how can an atom be above? How can atoms logically be above a third dimensional axis? So you can't really like scale atoms, sadly. Even if there's like entire universes in them, you can't scale atoms. So yeah. This guy is using a fucking wiki. Get the fuck out. Uh-huh. Damn. There's no way this fucker named Maskey says Ghostface beats Zoggo. My God. Okay, I'm gonna look at some Dexter Morgan scaling, I guess.
Tonight's the night. And it's going to happen again and again.
True.
Has to happen.
Who's Jagger? What did bro do? Oh, Joe Blazer. Okay. Yo. Yo. I think this just seals off the consistency.
So I've just been binge reading all the Dexter books like an absolute madman. And I was both confused and terrified when I reached the third book. The third book features a group of people sacrificing children, a cult associated with.
Yo. How does Dexter cap at fucking 3 kilojoules, whatever you spell it? You guys want some music? I can put on some music. How do I put on some music? Now put on some lo-fi. Come on, we shut your bitch ass up, bro. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's too peak. God damn. Bruh. Destroying Asian content equals destroying Moon 31. What the fuck, man? What the fuck is this? uh, yeah, this edit sucks. Show you literally can see. This right here. I'm gonna keep this up. I get some moment. Bruh. Oh, it's a hypothetical situations. Where would they end up on Dexter's table? Oh, okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Media Matchups.
I'm gonna pause this music. This music kind of sucks.
Today, we're going to be power scaling the Bay Harbor Butcher himself, Dexter Morgan. Dexter has been getting a lot of attention recently on apps such as TikTok, with it kind of becoming a meme that Dexter can defeat any fictional character to academic fields, which makes them equivalent to real-world experts in these areas. This
I just want to see the overall scale.
100 joules at minimum and 3,000 joules at maximum, putting him into
Hold on.
street level no matter what. For durability, Dexter can walk off hits from people like Dokes, as well as easily survive car crashes. Even when out of his prime, he could tank flying through a car window, which even full-powered swings from hammers have trouble breaking. Dexter is also comparable to other serial killers throughout the show, who can get right back up after violent beatings from baseball bats and metal pipes. Most people can swing a baseball bat with about 500 joules of energy, and these guys can just walk that off with no issue. So in conclusion, Dexter is very consistently street level in his strength and durability.
Okay, yeah. So sorry for the convenience. I am back. So yeah, don't worry. I've returned.
So this is all well and good, but what about lifting strength? Dexter can very easily overpower criminals, even lifting them off the ground with a single hand. He could also wrestle with Ray, who is stated to be able to overpower 4 cops at once and was a strong bodybuilder on steroids. But most impressively, Dexter can snap necks. Dexter is capable of breaking necks incredibly easily. Breaking a neck has been calculated to require around 567 kilograms of force. For context, the current world record for deadlift is held by Hafthor Bjornsson, who could deadlift 501 kilograms. This means that Dexter can lift more than the current strongest man, and he can do this easily. So that's crazy impressive. Now, strength is all good, but what about speed? Dexter has portrayed himself to be around athletic to peak human in terms of his reaction and combat speed. He can easily attack regular people before they can attack, aim dodge people, outrun people, and has generally shown himself to be far faster than normal people, which would put him around the athletic human to peak human range. But Dexter doesn't just have great physical abilities, but great weaponry he can pull from. Dexter has the normal knives, scalpels, chainsaws, drills, guns, all that typical serial killer stuff, but he also has access to the most broken damn piece of equipment ever, his M99 syringes. M99 in the Dexter universe is a highly powerful and fast-acting sedative that is used on larger animals, with it even being stated it can work on animals as large as a grizzly bear. And in the real world, M99 is used against large animals such as elephants. It allows him to knock people out instantly with a single injection and put them to sleep for several hours. This is broken as hell, as there hasn't been anyone in the series shown to be capable of resisting this. And it works literally instantly. So yeah, these syringes are crazy powerful, but they do have a very short range, which is their main weakness. He needs to get up close to use them. So if that's something... Oh wait, what's that? Yeah, he also has a trank spear, which allows him to inject people from a large distance away. But he still does need to get within like a meter of his opponents, right? So someone with, say, a gun could still outrange him, which is why Dexter has a 50 caliber dart gun that he can load with M99 darts that are just as powerful as his syringes. But aside from this, Dexter has some impressive abilities as well. He's crazy stealthy, frequently sneaking up on his victims without ever getting spotted, as well as breaking into homes without the homeowners knowing, and sneaking out of areas surrounded by police.
Right.
Dexter also seems to have heightened awareness, being able to detect when he's being followed, predict sneak attacks from behind, and even notice hidden cameras with a single glance. He's also a remarkably skilled detective, being able to notice small and minute details other officers can't see. This has allowed him to become a high-level blood splatter analyst and keep his kills hidden for years. He's also an excellent fighter, fighting toe-to-toe with various ex-military people such as Dokes, the Skinner, and highly skilled professional hitmen. He also claims to have practiced jiu-jitsu and judo while in high school. Both martial arts mainly focus on grapples,
I'm not even gonna lie. Even if you don't believe in the beyond tearing shit for Dexter, you could say like he's easily like wall level plus to small building, maybe higher, with really good hacks and abilities and good equipment. Yeah, Dexter's peak of shit. What other shit? I have never used people see this. I don't get what these scans are meaning. Oh, time no longer had any meaning. That's literally hyperbolic. That's like hyperbolic. Like y'all can't lie. Like one of y'all in the comments. That's hyperbolic, right? Like one of y'all in the comments. It says time no longer had any meaning. That's hyperbolical. Or even metaphorical. How is it metaphorical? How is it hyperbolical? Read the fucking sentence.
Slim, I wrote you, but you still ain't.
Wait, what the fuck? Yes, it does. If you're moving in a realm that has no time. Oh wait. Okay, maybe he's right. Maybe.
They calling. I left my cell, my pager, and my home phone at the bottom. I sent 2 letters back in autumn. You must not have got them.
Time does not exist in the dimension. Since it says here it's taken weeks or years to do it, but they didn't know how long it took it. This means time works differently in this realm. Not that it
Probably was the problem in the post office or something. Sometimes I scribble addresses too sloppy when I got them. But anyway. Fuck it. What's been up, man? How's your daughter? My girlfriend's pregnant too. I'm about to be a father. If I have a daughter, guess what I'ma call her? I'ma name her Bonnie. I read about your Uncle Ronnie too. I'm sorry. I had a friend kill himself over some bitch who didn't want him. I know you probably hear this every day, but I'm your biggest fan. I even got the underground shit that you did with Scam. I got a room full of your posters and your pictures, man.
Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Thank you. Thank you for calling out that it's hyperbolic. Thank you.
Like the shit you did with Rockets. That shit was bad. Anyways, I hope you get this, man. Hit me back. The chat, truly yours, the biggest fan. This is Stan. Yes, Slim.
Okay.
We still ain't called a row. I hope you have a chance. I ain't mad. I just think it's fucked up you don't answer fans. If you didn't want to talk to me outside the concert, you didn't have to. But you could have signed an autograph for Matthew. That's my little brother, man. He's only 6 years old. We waited in the blistering cold for you. 4 hours and you just said no. That's pretty shitty, man. You're like his fucking idol. He wants to be just like you, man. He likes you more than I do. I ain't that mad, though. I just don't like me. You like his
So
fucking
what?
idol.
This is interesting. Like this is actually
He
interesting.
wants to be just
This one is rather interesting. Anyways,
Like you, man. He likes you more than I do. I ain't
this one is going anywhere since it's our concepts of space and time. I don't think it was referring to like to the real world concepts of space and time. I think it meant like in like the inside the versus space and time, meaning that space time and fucking Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street will be conceptual by this by this scan like through dreams.
that man, though. I just don't like it. Like, remember when we met in Denver? You said if I write you would write back. See, I'm just like you in a way. I never knew my father neither. He used to always cheat on my mom and beat her. I can relate to what you're saying in your songs. So when I have a shitty day, I drift away and put them on because I don't really got shit else. So that's it else when I'm depressed. I even got a tattoo with your name.
Type 3 immortality is kind of diabolical. For type for like type for like the type of immortality of an undead being, I'm pretty sure it's type 7. Yeah, type 7.
Sometimes I even cut myself to see how much it bleeds. Like adrenaline. The pain is such a sudden rush for me. See, everything you say is real, and I respect you because you tell it. My girlfriend's jealous because I talk about you 24/7, but she don't know you like I know you, Slim. No one does. She don't know what it was like for people like us growing up. You gotta.
Uh, I guess we can go back on the creepy pasta scanning. I guess this is factual. Well. Jesus Christ. No, not neg. It's tied. This is this is obviously a fake avatar of Slender Man. Obviously, it's a tie diff for Jeff the Killer. No diff. No fucking way. Literally no fucking way. No fucking way. No.
Slenderman versus Octodad isn't close. Slenderman, despite being a creepy supernatural entity, doesn't have too many strengths achievements.
That's pretty funny, bro.
Hello, welcome back to another video. It is your boy Monix, and today I will be talking about the urban legend creepypasta, the Slender Man. Now, this is going to be my first time scaling a creepypasta because I have never scaled a horror character, never in my channel.
Bruh. Bruh. Zalgo is way higher than Hyperversal. That's pretty funny, bro. Yes, he is. That doesn't really attack anything, you retard. The fuck out of here. Obviously, Slenderman's not real. I like how Zalgo is stated to transcend Slenderman in all ways. Whoop. This is cap as fuck. I would love for people to get true forms Pennywise above fucking above low outer. I really want people to do that. That fucking Pennywise. I'm fucking Dark Tower above low outer. Anyways, I think that would be all for this stream today. Alright. Hope you enjoyed this today's stream. It's been like an hour. So yeah. See you guys. Have a great day. And I'll release a video tomorrow. Alright. Bye bye.